In this video, we're going to be comparing monthly payments and total costs of two loans. Okay, so our first question is, Trey is taking out an amortized loan for $19,000 to buy a new car and is deciding between two offers for two lenders. He wants to know which one would be the better deal over the life of the car loan and by how much. Okay, so what we need to do is we're going to be given two different deals here, figure out what the monthly payment is, and then multiply that by the life of the loan and see how much total is getting paid. Okay, so here's the formula for the monthly payment. P represents principal, so in this case it would be the 19,000 right here. R represents the rate, which in this case is 5.9%. We'll change it to a decimal. Okay, and then T represents time, which is your year, so 7 years. Okay, so P is 19,000. R is 0.059. I divided this by 100 to get that. And then T is 7 years. Okay, so we just need to put those numbers into this formula to get our answer for part A. So M is equal to 19,000 times 0.059 divided by 12. Okay, so that's the rate divided by 12. And then on bottom, we have 1 minus, and then we have 1 plus the rate over 12, which is 0.059. And then I'll get raised to the power of negative 12 times t, which is 7. Okay, so we're going to put that all in the calculator and see what we get. Okay, so here's the top, 19,000 times 0.059 divided by 12. Okay, and then I'm going to open up a parentheses to put everything here inside one big parentheses. So parentheses first, and then 1 minus parentheses 1 plus 0.059 divided by 12, close parentheses, raise it to the power of this, negative 12 times 7, and then go down from that and close that parentheses around the entire bottom. Okay, and if you do that, you get, let's see, $276.65. So $276.65. Okay, so that's the first deal for the savings and loan, 7-year loan. Okay, for the next one, see what that is. So bank has offered him another 7-year loan. So this is a bank, not the savings and loan, at an annual interest rate of 5.6%. That is less than this by 0.3%. Okay, so find the monthly payments. So same numbers, 19,000 times 0.0, this is 56, right? Because we divide this by 100. Okay, divided by 12, close parentheses, and then 1 minus parentheses 1 plus 0.059 over 12, close that parentheses, and raise it to the negative 12 times 7 because we have 7 years. Remember, we're still using this formula. So it's negative 12 times the number of years, which is this, just like last time. Okay, and then we can put that into the calculator. So let's do that again. 19,000 times 0.056 divided by, open up big parentheses for the bottom, 1 minus another parentheses, 1 plus 0.059 divided by 12. Close this parentheses, raise it to the power of negative 12 times 7, go down from the exponent, and then close that parentheses. And when you do that, you, hold up, I typed in something wrong, let me find. I see it right here. I forgot to divide by the 12. So I'm just going to go here, go back to that. Okay, so that in the formula, remember, principal times R divided by 12. I forgot to do divide by 12. So I'm going to insert that here, divide by 12. Okay, there we go. And now I get the actual answer, which is 260. Okay, I'm going to type this in again. Okay, slower this time. 19,000 times 0.056 divided by 12 on top, and then divide on bottom, 1 minus parentheses 1 plus 0.056. That should have been a 6 there. That's where I made my mistake. Okay, 56 divided by 12. And then raise it to the power of negative 12 times 7. Close. Get out of the exponent. Do one more parentheses. And there, finally, we have the right answer. I typed it in correctly, finally. Okay, so it is $273.93. Okay, so we got that one. Okay, so now the last question says, suppose Trey pays the monthly payment each month to the full term. Which lender's car loan would have the lowest total amount to pay off? So what we have to do is multiply these payments times the number of payments they have to make. Okay, so it's 7 years at once a month. So time for all these, they're both 7 years, is 7 times 12, because there's 12 months in a year, and it's 7 years, and 7 times 12, and you get 84. So that's our time. Okay. So we will multiply the monthly payments times 84 months. So the savings and loan was $276.65, and we'll multiply that by 84. And the bank loan was $273.93, also times 84 because it's 7 years. Okay. And if you put both of those into your calculator, the first one, savings and loan, will give you $23,238.60. And if you multiply these two together down here, you will get $23,010.12. Okay, so which one is the better deal? Well, the better deal is the one you pay less on, right? So it's this one is the better deal. And by how much? Okay, so it's the bank. The bank is the better deal. And to find how much, you subtract those two numbers, $23,238.60 minus $23,010.12. And if you do that subtraction, let's do that in the calculator really quick. Okay, so you get $23,238.60 minus $23,010.12. Okay, so the bank is better, and it's better by a total of $228.48. So not a whole lot better, but it is a better deal. You'll save $228 over the course of 7 years. Okay, let's look at one more. Okay, Austin is taking out an amortized loan for $12,000 to buy a new car and is deciding between two lenders, so very similar to the last problem. He wants to know which one will be the better deal over the life of the car loan and by how much. Okay, so in the first one, they gave him a 7-year deal at 6.2%. Okay, so 6.2%, remember, is the same thing as 0.062 as a decimal. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is use that monthly formula that's right here. M is equal to the principal. Principal is the $12,000 right there. So 12,000 times 0.062 divided by 12, all in the formula. And then on bottom, we have 1 minus 1 plus 0.062 over 12, close parentheses, raise it to the negative 12 times how many years? 5. Negative 12 times 5. So 5 is the number for t this time. Okay, and then close that parentheses. So let's go ahead and type that in. Here we go, 12,000, parentheses, 0.062 divided by 12. Divide. Now, hit divide and open up a parentheses right here. And it'd be 1 minus, open up another parentheses, 1 plus this fraction, 0.062 divided by 12, close parentheses, go up to your exponent, write in this stuff, negative 12 times 5, okay, and then go out of the exponent and close parentheses, and you get the answer of $233.11. $233.11. Okay, there it is. All right, for the next one, oh, did the wrong one. Let's do this one up here. I did the online lending company first. So for this one, M is equal to, this is a 7-year car loan at a rate of 6.2%. Okay, so they're both 6.2%, but the years on the car loan are different. So it's 7 this time. So it's going to be 12,000, that's the principal, times 0.062 divided by 12, and then divide by 1 minus parentheses 1 plus 0.062 divided by 12 to the power of, now this same thing except this will be a 7 because it's 7 years. So negative 12 times 7. Okay, and then close parentheses. All right, let's type that in. So 12,000 parentheses 0.062 divided by 12. Divide, open up parentheses, 1 minus 1 plus 0.062 divided by 12. Close the parentheses, go to the exponent, do the negative 12 times 7. Get out of the exponent, close your last parentheses, and you get $176.46 for that first one. So 176.46. I did have to round up because it's 0.455, so this 5 made this 5 turn into a 6. All right, for the last question, suppose Austin pays a monthly payment each month for full term. Which of the two car lenders would have the lowest total amount to pay off and by how much? Okay, so first on the savings and loan, which is this first one up here, it was 7 years, and we know that each year has 12 months in it. So 12 times 7, as we did earlier, is 84. Okay, for the online lending company, it was 5 years, so that would be 12 times 5, which will be 60. So that's the total number of months that they're going to be paid. Okay, so for the savings and loan, it's $176.46 times 84. Okay, and on the online lending, it's $233.11 times 60. Okay, so let's see which one is the better deal. So 176.46 times 84. Whoops. Let's see what I typed in wrong. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't mean that. Didn't need that parentheses. Okay, so it will be $14,822.64. Okay, and for the other one, it would be 233.11 times 60. So the total amount paid there is $13,986.60. Okay, so which deal was better? Well, it looks like the online lending company with a 5-year car payment, they will pay close to $1,000 less. Let's see exactly how much that is. So I'll do the bigger one minus the smaller one. Here we go. So 14,822.64 minus the smaller one, which is 13,986.60. Do that subtraction and you get that the online lending company is better, and it's better by $836.04 less for the online lending. And that's it.